last time, you guys arrived at Caer and for the most part, it was just kind of like an investigative episode. I actually really enjoyed that. It was kind of fun seeing Jimothy split off and into the shadows and kind of followed the speaker around and yeah, you entered this desolate town, and yeah, you find that it seems like it's almost practically abandoned. So you guys look about a bit. You take your cart that's being pulled by two polar bears that you've adopted so far. You'll probably have to deal with those at some point. But because
Whatever do you mean by that?
No, I put in
as
our
in,
notes.
like,
I'm taking the fish to the polar bears. We're going to take them with us and head towards the outpost.
Yeah,
correct.
and after this, we're getting them a pedicure.
Yeah. And maybe like
Wow.
an undergroup, or, when you shave them like dogs. Don't they have an undercoating, maybe?
Like
Do
a
that too.
Brazilian?
I mean, I would assume so.
Give a polar bear a Brazilian.
We're not giving them a Brazilian.
Well,
We're
wax
just going to
talking about-
shave.
You're talking about their undercarriage.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say that it's probably not for their best interest, like in this cold here, to have their entire underside just bare. But yes, so while Jimothy was investigating, he did see a pair of footprints of seem humanoid shape, relatively small, compared to like a human. And then, yeah, you eventually met up with the speaker, went to his house. He kind of explained the situation, that there's been a lot of thievery, a lot of kidnapping in the town itself. And they suspect that, based on the account of one of the sisters that runs with the tavern, Corey, that these are Dergar. But she claims what she saw. You haven't seen it for yourself, so it could be that, or it could be something else. But oh, nice. So anyhow, we last into the session that you guys were going to forego getting a guide. You're like, we got this. We're professionals, and you're gonna go follow the shoddy instructions that you were provided. I say shoddy just because, they were kind of like, oh yeah, just travel here for a little bit and then go east here for a little bit, and
Yeah.
But you're gonna check out the closest outpost near Kelvin's Cairn. Now, they mentioned that there was a couple of like different like mines and locations, and like so going here may not be the place you want to be looking at, but it's definitely the closest, from what you gathered. That from what Corey told you, that's probably the best place to start. Okay. So, does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback? No? Okay, cool. All right. So, we'll start out with a good old survival check. And I'll have Jimothy roll this one, and then one other person can roll. But because Jimothy saw the tracks first and kind of knows where he starts, he has to initiate that. Oof, that is a start. We're just getting the bad rolls out of the way.
I can roll.
I can-
Oh, Oz. Yep.
Well,
Or
Oh, Fades.
Oh, Fades.
Woo.
Okay.
you
Not
know,
even-
this is lining up with us
Not even
not getting a guide.
consulting.
Yeah, not even consulting. I love it. Okay, so you guys start heading out. So you start going north, and you don't quite remember if it was like northeast or northwest of the town. And so you kind of get lost for a little bit. And it's not too difficult to kind of like see Kelvin's Cairn. I mean, it's a huge rock pile mountain. So at least you have that and it's towards your east. So you can see it, but you're not sure relative distance from where you're at to the actual base of the cairn, whether or not you're following the right direction. So you kind of like lose a couple hours. You're like, oh, I swear we should have arrived at like the first kind of like spot.
Excuse me, Jimothy, Bofades, are those our footprints?
Yeah, you kind of seem like you circle back and you like stumble upon a pair of footprints and you're like, these look similar.
Maybe they're
We
just following the
have-
sun.
We have a party twin out there.
Starting off crushing it. My bad, guys. I will defer to Jennifer.
I want a silo. Could you give me a perception check, please?
Perception.
Okay.
Oh, it's better.
Man, these rolls are not going great. And
Incremental improvements.
I'll take it.
If it helps, I have a passive perception of 14. It's
You
not
have
the
a passive
highest I've
perception?
ever seen, but just gonna throw it out there.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you don't really spot anything as you're kind of like traveling along. You know what? Yeah, Oz, give me a perception check as well. We'll
Natural
see.
1, here we go.
Okay.
Or 19. I'll take a 19.
19. So yeah, you definitely do notice that you have kind of like circled back. You've been on the kind of like in the snow for a couple of hours. You notice, yeah, you point out that like, oh yeah, these are our footprints. But you do notice that a little bit farther away from your set of footprints, you notice a couple of larger set of footprints. Something that doesn't quite coincide with the the size of any of your guys' feet. Like it's quite they're quite big.
Okay, so yeah, that was going to be a clarifying question on whether or not it was a larger like set, like more numerous.
Yeah, sorry, larger in size.
Oz will head over in that direction and kind of gesture the party to follow.
Yeah.
And he's going to put his foot next to one of the larger set of footprints and go, so I know that I don't have the biggest feet as an elf. I don't have the smallest either. But these, how much bigger are they than like the average elf foot?
So, I mean, let's just say, I don't know, you're like a size 10 or size 11 shoe. These are probably like a size, I don't know, 24.
Following Shaq.
We're following, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal. You see him over the corner just putting on Icy Hot.
Advertising his Ecotake printer.
Do I know
So,
what
yeah,
these
no,
might be?
you see these, they're not, what the first thing you do notice is they're kind of like, they've been like, the snow's been blown over them, and so they're a bit faint. And they're not consistent all the way throughout. You notice that they go a couple of steps and then they become like a large divot, like they kind of like disappear. And it's just like a large, like, it seems like how do I want to say this, like a snake starts going through like the snow or something like that. It leaves that kind of like imprint into the snow. So like footprint, and then large imprint.
Like drag, like being dragged.
Yeah, like somebody's being like something or someone was being dragged.
And
So
do they
two.
look faintish? Are they more faint or less faint than our prints that we found?
They are slightly less faint.
Do the prints seem in general like just a blown up like humanoid or shoe type of footprint or boot?
Um,
Or are they like clawed shaped, perhaps?
That's a good question. I don't know. Does anyone have nature, or does anyone want to
I have
roll a
proficiency
survival
in
as well
nature.
to kind of try to decipher what these prints could be?
Yeah.
I'll let two people roll either nature or survival check.
I'll try a nature check, I guess. I
Do
have
they
the
have to
same
be
road.
separate?
All right.
Do the two people have to be separate from? Can I be one of those people?
Yeah, you can be one of those. Yeah.
All right. So Zoran and Oz.
Yep.
Yeah, go for
All
it.
right, let's go.
Unless Bofades just rolls because he feels like it.
Nope, not clicking on accident again.
Okay. So this is 16 or 17. Yeah, it takes you a little bit. You kind of look at it. But it seems more that it is a more like humanoid shaped foot. But it seems like you can actually, if you look real closely, you notice that there is like seems like it's like a bare foot. Like a bare footprint. Like like the individual was not wearing shoes. If that makes sense.
Oh, I
Okay,
got what you're
next-
saying.
I think the next question is, Zoran, this seems like a bare humanoid shaped foot that's large. Do you know of anything that could make this foot? Do I know of anything that could make this foot? type of
Well, I was
footprint?
gonna say, is it bigger than, like, obviously we've seen a polar bear. Is it bigger than that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, we can try and see if I don't know if I remember seeing something like that in my travels down south.
Yeah, so I mean, based on your recollection, and I'll say this, like, I don't know if you how many of you encountered, but like you are aware that there are larger humanoid creatures. I mean, you are aware that there are
Giants and ogres.
giants, ogres, all these things. So you could
my.
assume that it could be one of these creatures, and no one has told you otherwise here in the north that these things don't exist.
We get up here, they're like, giants are a myth.
Yeah, I love it. Like it's like being an atheist in this world. The gods aren't real.
Yeah. Or like all the giants around Bryn Chandler, and you're like, fake.
What a bunch of fake news. But okay, so yeah, you do notice that. So do you want to choose to follow that, or do you guys want to try to reorient yourselves? I'll let you
Well,
decide on that.
if these look like giant footprints, do any of us know do any of us know anything about giants? Like, do we know that these might be a certain type of giant and
Oh, okay.
this
Sure,
position
sure.
of the giant?
Yeah. What would? I don't know if that would be would that be in nature, or let's see here. We're gonna check what I want that to be.
Oz has never encountered anything, so like anything would be from like a book that he might have read.
Okay.
Or
Let's see here. Let's look at the list. Yeah, give me a history check. Let's see if you read or recall reading anything about this.
What the hell's going on?
6.
I mean, what the hell is going on?
Good fucking
Not
question, Kevin.
There are no critical fails in D&D, only with attack rolls.
Sure.
But it's
What
still
is your
6.
what was it?
It was
Oh,
a 6.
6. Yeah, I mean you've read at some point that, there are giants that they do exist, but you don't know if there's a particular type of giant here, or you didn't read anything about the north having a particular right, which it really sucks because like I feel like that's like the first thing you would learn reading about like the north is just like, oh yeah, there's like frost giant tribes or whatever, but unfortunately you are not privy to that information.
Giants never really interested me. I mean, they're not They're not owlbears. They're not related to magic.
Oh my god. All right.
It's a
but-
very large subject to cover.
Thank you,
Owlbears?
Silo.
I
Thank
know.
you.
Okay.
Do we want to
anyhow,
follow
okay,
these
so-
tracks? This giant seems to be dragging something. I don't know what.
I say we turn around. I say we go somewhere else.
Okay.
I think we're lost.
Do the giant tracks head towards the big mountain?
You notice that. Well, actually, I'll have the two people that fail roll another survival check. So Jimothy and Bofades.
Oh, great. The giant's going to hit us. This survival check is for the party survival.
I don't feel like I don't know that we failed.
Yeah.
We found tracks that
There's just room for
Yeah,
improvement.
probably needed to find.
Everything
Well, you find your
happens
own
for-
tracks again, and then thanks to Oz, he's able to notice these other tracks.
Everything happens for a
Oh,
reason.
boy.
Yeah, you can't get where you're going if you don't know where you've been. And now
Yeah.
we know where we've been.
I feel like I'm making enemies left and right.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Yes. Oh, I don't want
We
to
came
finish
from
it.
there and we went there.
Hot night joke.
There you go. Thank you. Okay, Bofades. Yeah, so with Jimothy kind of like
I feel like
you know-
Bofades didn't actually listen to any of the instructions, like the directions we were supposed to go.
Of course not.
Wow.
damn.
I'm saying.
Wow. I mean, probably true though.
Feel like
Come
when
on,
it
you
was
gotta
Zorn and Jimothy, we found the place we need to get to. No problem.
Yeah.
It was those guards that gave us issues.
Those guards. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so you Jimothy, you kind of recall the instructions. You say them again to Bofades. Bofades like, oh, okay, no, yeah. You seem to think that if you were to follow these like these tracks or whatever, they would kind of lead in the same direction that you were going. So you have that knowledge. So you're like, okay, it seems like these tracks actually coincide with where we want to go.
Timothy's just gonna start following the tracks.
Yeah,
Okay.
be
I feel like we've
"Hey,
done
guys."
track analysis for 20 minutes. Timothy's gonna fucking follow
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
Let's
love it.
do it.
So yeah, Jimothy, bold, just like, all right, we're going. I'll have all of you roll a Constitution saving throw. So you guys spent some time here, walking around, and retrace some footsteps. See if you guys
We
how you
paced
withstand
far
the
too
cold
much.
air.
Take 10.
Boom.
Oh, man.
11,
okay.
6, 10, 19.
My fur
11.
pants are crushing it.
Okay, so from everyone here, it seems like the only one affected, maybe from the withdrawal, is Jimothy, unfortunately. So you will incur a point
Goddamn
of
muffins.
exhaustion.
Those goddamn muffins.
So you'll have -1 to everything. Make sure you count that. But you're not like slowed or anything like. Well, one is slowed. Second from the anyhow, doesn't matter. We're using a different system. Okay. So you guys follow it for how long do you guys want to follow these tracks? Until you get somewhere, or
Yeah,
All the
until
way
where we
to the
get
creature.
where we need to get to.
I will follow them until I can smell something.
What does that even
Okay.
mean?
I assume that if there's something large cooking something, they probably smell pretty bad.
Okay. All right. Does anyone have a different criteria?
Well,
Um,
ideally, Timothy would like to see if these tracks go in a direction similar to where we were intending to go. And if they
Sure.
start going in a completely different direction, maybe at that point we'll stop and decide if we want to keep following the tracks or
Sure,
go
sure.
where we actually intended to go.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, we have one criteria. It was like, I'll stop until my nasal cavity tells me otherwise. And
Yeah,
somebody's
my
like, oh,
COVID
well,
symptoms are gone.
Okay. So I'll have any two of you now. I'll have you roll 2 more survival checks. See if you guys can maintain these. Like I said, they were getting kind of faint. See, with the wind picking up and every now and then it's snowing a little bit more. Are you able to follow them? So any two of you can roll another survival check.
Who wants to roll survival?
I can.
Let's go, Zoran.
I'll
And
go
who
ahead
else?
and do one.
There you go. Step up.
Boom.
What the hell's going on?
Boom.
I don't see shit.
All right.
I feel like that's the equivalent of like Zoran going like this and Asilo's like on like going the opposite direction. Like what
What
are you
happens when
doing?
you let a 4-year-old robot trying?
Mhm.
He takes the lead.
Yeah.
Starts immediately, you immediately start going forward, and Asilo's walking backwards. You're like, well, no, hang on.
Let's go this way.
Okay, yeah. So Zoran steps up. So she's able to kind of like own in, make sure. She's always like looking down at the tracks, and then like always looking ahead to make sure that like those tracks are still there, and like able to kind of. I don't know. She's able to triangulate pretty well. So with that, you guys, from a distance, you end up. And Jimothy, you recall this, that she mentioned that there's like a large cliffside where you'll eventually find this outpost. And sure enough, with Zoran leading the way, you guys come across this large cliffside that kind of goes up to like these like kind of like canyon plateaus. Can't really see the top, but they rise up. And they're not attached to the cairn, so it seems like these are their own separate. You're not sure if this is like a mountain or if this is like another canyon or whatever, but you see, these like ice walls climb up. But from a distance, you do see a humanoid. They're about. Well, actually, let's put you on the map. So you guys can see it.
Map.
Okay, let me grab you guys. Actually, let's see. Okay. See you guys here. Oops. Hang on a second. Ah! I want to make sure you guys are placed in a good position here.
Maybe as far from the humanoid thing as possible for now.
Mhm.
Sure. Okay.
My, what big feet you have.
Let's. Oh yeah, let me activate this. Sorry. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see.
No.
We have no.
I have
token
no
on
vision.
the screen.
You have no vision.
I
Yeah,
got
no
no,
token.
no dark vision, no token.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, that's right.
can-
I forgot to.
I can see
Wait.
the map.
You can see the map.
Yeah.
Can
so-
somebody turn on the lights?
Okay. I thought I put on some lights here for everyone, but let's look at these. Oh, maybe if I actually click them.
What's the map name for people?
Irrigar
It's-
Outpost.
Yeah, map
Yeah, whatever.
1-6.
Okay.
Make sure we're both looking at the same one.
Well, no. So
Yeah, technically you're not supposed to see that, but I forgot to change the name for your guys's.
Yeah, there's like a player name for scenes, and then like a DM name.
Right. It doesn't matter. They're You kind of knew they were there, and now you have the outpost, so I'll make sure to make that change next time. But you have this information here.
Misdirection. I thought Durgar
Yeah.
were dwarfs and not giants, but oof.
Okay, yeah, let's look at some of these tokens. I thought I had this right. Okay, sorry. Give me 1 second, guys.
Stand by. We're experiencing
Stand
technical
by for
difficulties.
All right, well, today's dad joke is, what did everyone call the teacher who carried a textbook in her pocket?
Hard ass.
A smarty pants. And that
They
was
never
today's.
said it was pants pocket.
Yeah,
You can have a pocket in your shirt.
in your shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Okay, yeah,
write
who
them
has
in-
dark vision?
I do not.
Zoran does. Osmanthus
does?
does.
Can you see the map, Zoran?
No.
Really?
Correctamundo.
Right. I think it's not updated on yours. Distance. So you have 30 vision, I'm assuming, or 60 feet of dark vision.
60.
Uh,
It'd be
60.
60
yeah.
for elves.
Okay, can you see now, Zoran?
Nope. Should I refresh?
No, let me just.
Oh,
Delete
I
your
already
thing back on.
refreshed. Sorry.
Oh, rip.
Okay, you're all
You
back
left
on.
Zoran.
It's exactly what I do to the IT guys too. Should I refresh? No. Well, I already did it. Sorry.
Did I reboot my computer?
Yes.
God.
Okay, bye.
Okay, can you see now? Are you in?
I cannot.
Ugh. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
It's okay.
So do you have the vision enabled box checked?
Oh, no, I did not. There it is. Okay.
So the strange thing. Okay, cat.
Okay, let
60
me-
feet.
I can see.
There you go. Okay. So who else has dark vision?
But am I supposed to see this much?
Yeah, I see a lot.
I see a lot for 60 feet, unless these squares are supposed to be smaller.
So
Or-
my ruler says each square is 10 feet.
Yeah, I can see a lot more than that.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. This area it's supposed to be like brightly lit.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's really only until like the actual outpost.
I still can't see anything. I still see all black.
I am dark.
Yep.
Yes.
So what you
That's
can do is go into the scene, and in the scene settings, there's a global light setting, and if you have walls set up, that should block, or I think that'll block our vision.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it will.
It's my token.
I just tell Jimothy and Bofades, open your eyes.
Yeah. Quit screwing around, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
No,
that
it's always
easy.
tough because like this part, like there are some parts, I guess like that I
When you're
wanted to be
testing it,
darker.
when you make a map and you're testing it, you can just bring in a character token, click on it, and it will show what it looks like to them.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I brought I think I actually made the mistake because like I did put a couple like creatures on, but I didn't put one of you guys in, so I should have done that.
Yeah.
That was the mistake I made. Because I was like testing this early before, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this creature can see this far. Okay, that's good. And I was like, okay, let me bring another one, but I forgot to bring you guys in, which is probably what matters.
Eh.
Okay, global. Okay. Oh yeah, you're just talking about the global illumination, Greg. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If
Okay,
you
let's give it a
put
shot.
that on, like it should block. I mean, you've got walls in the map here that I can see. So like,
Okay.
I can't
Can
see
everyone
past
else see
those.
now, Jimothy? Nothing?
Nope.
Poop.
Might refresh since that was a scene thing.
Yeah, give that a shot for a second.
Oh,
Sorry,
I had to
guys.
update my token to say vision enabled,
Oh, okay.
which I did that, and now I have vision.
Perfect.
Uh,
Okay, let me update it for the other one then.
And I cannot see past the walls that I can clearly see around the map. So
Great. I'll take it.
Are we supposed to see this thing here?
Yes. Yeah, you're
Okay.
supposed to see that guy there.
Okay. I
Hold
didn't
on
want
a
to
second, I
describe
hit
it.
refresh.
Yeah, I just click on your. Can you see Daniel?
I couldn't.
Can you now?
No. But
Go to just click on your character. Double click on your character on the map and say token at the top, and then go to vision, and then vision enabled. Check the box, and then update to it.
Yeah, it looks like.
okay, I can see now.
Why would that be disabled by default?
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
That's
Oliver, can you see the map?
I can see the map.
Cool. Good.
Cool, is everyone good?
We Gucci.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'm so glad you guys opened your eyes now.
Yeah,
Us
what's going
Mantis and
around,
I
guys?
have been trying to move forward here.
yeah, waiting on you.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so yeah, you see okay, so from a distance here now. Yeah, and so this map is huge. So yeah, I think everything's like 10 feet, although I thought actually let me readjust that just to make sure so we're not screwing around with this. Let's change that to 5 feet. Hopefully that doesn't destroy everything. Okay, looks like it's back to normal. Okay, great.
Nice.
So, and let me unpause this. Okay, so, at a distance, you guys, yeah, you see this, this like, it seems like he's like a guard or something. He's standing there, shorter individual, looks like a dwarf from a distance. And it's just how Corey described. The skin is a bit darker, also almost if it's like a purplish hue, very very light. But yeah, you can see this from the distance. He hasn't noticed you. He's kind of looking out in the distance, and he seems to be standing guard around this like small snow pile wall. Like it's about like a couple feet in the air. It seems like it's like a little like tiny like little like bunker wall type situation that he can hide behind. And I think you gather that's probably just to like prevent him to being impacted from the winds of the snow. But yeah, he seems to be standing guard there. And then from a very, very far distance, I don't know how far you guys can see, you do see another one of these just kind of looking out. And he's kind of looking down at everyone. How long do you guys wait? Do you guys want to like approach? Do you guys want to stand there and wait to see what they do? Or are you guys going to be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. What's your guys' name?
So, like, from where we're standing, do we think this little, is it a ledge or something? Do we think that it can block us from the closest one from seeing us? Or, like, he can see us?
He cannot see you right now. He doesn't look like he can see you right now. And yeah, so, yeah, in terms of, like, the terrain, yeah, you see, eventually you come up across this, like, you guys were coming from in, like, the east, so you were traveling west, kind of like hugging around this cliffside when you eventually spot the what you gather to be the outpost that she was mentioning. But yeah, you see this like very long, definitely iced over river, and then these like kind of like contours that you see that's going up closer to him are like little you gather like the terrain starts like elevating a little bit, and so the snow kind of indicates that elevation. So you could use that to your advantage and just try to run up, hug a little bit, and then go up to the next one. They're not very high, so you would probably have to like, if you wanted to really use them, like lie on your stomach and crawl. Do
we have an indication that the person up at the top has seen us?
So it depends how long you guys want to wait to. Do you guys want to just start moving, or do you guys want to see what they do? What's your guys' approach as you kind of first see these two individuals. We'll
So
just say
if
that
it's, you say that it's, or we think it might be a guard, do we see that he has like a visible weapon, or is it just we see him and he has like the normal garb?
you see something propped up, like next to the side of this little little wall there.
Okay.
You gather that that's probably his weapon.
Okay.
But when he's yeah, he seems to be like leaning back against this little wall, and then every now and then he kind of like rises up, takes two quick looks. It's not like he's doing a very thorough job, and then kind of leans back against the
Yeah.
wall.
So the steps that we saw, like, do we still see them in the snow? Like, do I see it? Like, had we followed it all the way here?
Yeah, you follow it all the way, and so, and you notice that they actually cross this like little bridge down here, and then they kind of continue on,
Okay, so
continue on up until the outpost there.
Yeah, the steps don't seem like they were trying to like hug the wall or something. They're like
No.
clearly visible.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And
I
yeah,
think we should
and
wait
you
here
noticed as
for
you were getting
hours.
closer and closer, especially once you approach the cliffside, you notice that the it's actually quite nice. That the wind stops pelting you. You don't feel its like chilling touch. And so some of these tracks are not as blown over as easily. So it's gotten easier to actually track them as you kind of like approach the cliffside.
Oz, what were you saying?
Oh, I think we should just probably wait here and creep on these purple-skinned creatures for, hours upon hours. We could have a stakeout with muffins.
You could. That's
Observe
kind of
and
what I call
take
it.
notes.
How do you guys want to? I mean, like, there's really like two polar extremes here, right? You go in guns blazing, start gunning everything down.
Is there a loot box
Wait
around
to
with
see what they
guns?
do. See if there's like a rotation. Or stealthily go in, take them out one by one. I want you guys to kind of like tell me kind of an approach you guys want to do.
Yep. Timothy,
to check
Bofades,
out this
Asilo,
outpost.
Oz. What's your
Look,
vote?
if only we had a cardboard box, this would be a cakewalk.
Also, diplomacy is an option. I don't want to. You guys can just go up and be like, "Hello, we're the random group of individuals who teamed up," and
Now, Timothy's going to start moving up towards the first tower, where the first
Cool.
guard is that doesn't seem to see us.
perfect. Okay, are you going to stealth? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll just put where I would like to move.
Okay.
And then you tell me what you want me to do to get there.
Okay. I would give me a stealth check, please. Is anyone joining Jimothy? He's taking the initiative. They won't immediately follow along.
I'll
Not
follow
after
with
seeing
him.
that roll.
Sneakily, I will follow with him.
Okay, I'll also have you roll a stealth check.
Da-da-da-da.
Sorry, and to clarify, you said that I could see the footprints crossing the bridge.
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say if I couldn't see it, I was gonna get just to the bridge, but then yeah, I'm just gonna hug the wall. Like I just want to be crouching, I guess, and I'm gonna be like half. I'm gonna keep back a little bit.
Okay.
I'll
So
follow
everyone's
that way.
trying to sneak up, I'm assuming. So if they are moving up towards them and want to do it stealthily, yeah, please give me a stealth check.
And to be clear, like where Bofades is on lower ground than the square above him.
Correct.
Yeah,
but it's not like a terrible. It's like a foot or two, right?
Right, exactly. It's not like so. It's all right.
The guard definitely heard that, right? Just kidding.
Yeah. Honestly, that's really what threw it over. Okay. Let's see how he does here. All right. So, he notices Jimothy and Asilo come up. He doesn't notice the rest of you.
If he clearly notices while I'm approaching,
yeah,
I will stop acting like I'm trying to sneak and just like make myself
okay.
look
So
like I'm
he'll
overtly approaching.
okay. So he'll so what he'll do is like as he sees you approach up, and actually, could you move like I don't know, like maybe like 5-10 feet back or something like that? He probably notices you when he got up to the second ridge. So he will shout out something to you in Dwarvish, and he's going to pull up a crossbow, what you assumed was like hanging onto the side, and he's going to shout out something at you in Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish? Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
Zoran does. So if I can still hear it where I'm at, which you had them not go up as far as I thought you would. So I don't. I feel
well,
like
he's shouting this out as soon as he kind of like
Okay.
notices. He only sees the two of them.
Okay, cool. Then I'll say where I'm at. So yes, I
was
do
gonna say,
speak Dwarvish.
I also speak Dwarvish, but I feel like I am much further back.
Yeah, you probably won't. Well, actually, no, it's not windy. So, and he's shouting this. So, yeah, you do pick it up. But he shouts out. He's like, "State your business, or be gone."
Oh, and I'll
I wonder.
tap.
I wonder if I can hear. Like, I obviously see Asilo and Jimothy, and they probably look confused. So I'm gonna whisper it to Asilo what the guy said.
And I'll tap Oz on the shoulder and I'll say, "It's good. He wants to do business with Jimothy."
Nice. Seems a bit angry, but nice.
That's the interpretation he wants to do. I love it. Okay.
And I relay what Zoran said to Jimothy.
Okay. So yeah, Jimothy, he's pointing the crossbow directly at you since you're kind of taking the lead here.
I feel like this is a telephone game. What do I think he said?
So he wants to know what the heck are you doing here?
So I tell Asilo he wants to know what our business is here.
I will raise my hands and we have been sent to negotiate on behalf of Kaer Koenig for the people who have, been taken as guests of your people.
It's gonna be great if this is like an offensive gesture to the Durgar.
He's like, "Oh, okay." He like flips you off. He's like, "Fuck you too." No. No. He raises when you So for the sake of whatever, I'll say that one of you translates that. So he'll shout out. He's just like, "Kaer Koenig? You from Kaer Koenig?" He's like, "Are you soldiers?"
No, of course not. We are not soldiers. We are negotiators brought in by the town to come to agreeable terms to return their people.
Does the guard understand common?
No.
Everyone understands common, don't they?
No.
Well, if he seems not to respond to my first one, I'll turn around and like gesture for Zoran to stand up and translate.
Fuck. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think that's what was happening.
Yes. No, yeah. I just wasn't sure because if he can speak common, it's kind of a dick move for him to keep talking in Dwarvish when Jimothy's obviously speaking common.
He hears you. He heard Kaer Koenig. Like it's not like he's like completely like not aware of what common is, but like in terms of like having a full-fledged conversation, like it's not that this strong suit. So yeah, he's like pointing this crossbow at you.
Then I'll step up.
Shouts. Yeah. He shouts out something in a different language. Does anybody speak Undercommon here?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool. So he shouts out in a different something in a different language. Like he kind of turns his head away for a second, shouts out something to the other Durgar up top, and he rushes out and disappears.
So no similarities between common and undercommon. I couldn't catch like anything.
Yeah, it's like he's just speaking like Pig Latin.
Okay, cool.
As for
Or
me, it's practically
backwards.
another language.
Yeah. No, I figured I would ask. Maybe I could hear like, "We're gonna kill them" or something. You know, kill or like leave or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he shouts that out.
I'm gonna yell out, "Where are you going?" in Dwarvish.
To the other guy, the one disappearing
No,
up
to
top.
the guy. Oh, so the other guy in the tower or something.
Yeah, the
has
other guy in the
run off.
tower
Oh, got it.
disappeared.
Okay, then I'm
Um,
gonna ask this guy, "Hey, where's that guy going?"
He's like, "This is your last warning. Be gone."
Why do we need to be gone? We're not doing anything. We're trying to come to agreeable terms.
No terms. Be gone.
Okay, didn't we
All right.
get? Ooh. I don't remember how we learned. Didn't we learn that they are trying to get something like from the town in return for the people that they've kidnapped?
Yes,
Yes.
we are trying to get a magical resource called
Yes.
Yes,
Shardolin.
Shardolin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't know. He doesn't know that. You know that essentially.
Well, so I'm gonna relay to Jimothy, "Hey, these bitches are going to probably kill us. They are giving us a last warning. Should I mention anything about this Shardolin, or should we just go?"
Jimothy will turn around and like say to tell them that if they want the Chardalon, that they need to let us inside so we can
Okay,
make it.
I'll relay that to this guard.
Okay, so what do you say? How do you?
Get your superiors, because we know about the Chardolin, and that's what they're wanting. And if you want to have agreeable terms, we're not going to leave until we talk to someone. We know where to find Chardolin.
Boom.
As soon as you mention that, he's just like, ah. Mm. He thinks for a second. He's like, "I take one of you. I'll take one of you. No weapons, just one."
No, there can be two of us.
No deal. And he's gonna
Okay,
fire
bye.
at you.
Oh,
I'm gonna get my bow fucking ready.
Okay, so yeah, he fires his crossbow at you, Zoran, and then we'll roll for initiative here.
Got to make this guy shardle in his pants.
No deal.
No deal.
Come on, big bucks, no whammies.
Okay,
So we're rolling initiative? Is that what I heard?
rolling initiative. Give me them rolls, please.
Oh yeah. 8.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
All right.
Who doesn't want to go last in the initiative order?
That's when you want to go, right?
If only you were a halfling, you could re-roll that,
Meh.
right?
Okay. So
Actually, yeah, I think I can. Can't I?
So he's gonna take a
yes, you-
shot at you first. So it's gonna be like a little surprise round here. With his crossbow. Give me 1 second here. All right. Okay. Does an 18 hit, Zoran?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You will take 8 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
And that will be the quote-unquote surprise round. And first up in the initiative is Asilo. You're up. You notice that he's just fired a shot at Zorn. It has struck her in the shoulder, and she is dead. No, I'm just kidding.
I will move up.
Okay.
And since I can't quite reach him, I will huck a javelin at him
Perfect.
And his name is John C.
So in 1D&D, paladins can smite with ranged attacks.
Oh, really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They screwed
did
over
not know that.
dwarves though. So
And you smite? When do paladins smite at first level? I don't recall.
We're at second level, and yes, I can.
Okay, yes.
Nice.
with this
So
one.
I will pump a divine smite into that.
Okay, perfect.
So plus another 14 if that's doubled.
Okay, he will take that damage. I just want to make sure he doesn't have any.
14 plus 9 is 23 points of damage.
Yeah, he is. Wait, hang on a second. No, what? You rolled 9 and then 7. Okay. So 16 points of damage, is that what you said?
If the 7 from the divine smite is doubled, it's 14. Or do you want me to roll?
Yeah. That's a good point. Sorry. Yes, thank you.
So that would be 23 points of damage.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I was applying it.
Oh.
I forgot to apply it double. Okay. So, yeah, you just fuck him up. You just throw it at him. Where are you throwing this, like, javelin? You're just, like, at his head, at his torso.
Dead center.
Inside, in the center? Okay, yeah. So it, like, strikes him, like, right below the chest and, like, above, like, the, impacting his diaphragm. He's like, he cannot, like, he is struggling to breathe. And he like, it affects him so much, he drops his crossbow. But he's like shouting out, and that will, do you have any bonus actions or anything? Because that just messed him up.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. That is a great opening move here. Buffades, you are up.
Oh, okay. Well, not gonna be that good. But
That's not with that kind of attitude. But yeah, you see your your childlike friend just destroy this individual.
I come up here and they see. I'll run up and I'll say, I bet you wish you made a deal now. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Wisdom save. Let's see how he does. Okay. He fails. So he takes that damage. All right, what are you saying? What are you saying? How are you insulting this one?
Like I said I would say I bet you wish you took that deal now. That is
okay.
That is the mock. Because he
mock,
said
okay.
no deal. And then he took a fucking spear to the face like a moron.
All right. All right. So as he's like breathing for like air, he like hears you insult him, and then he just immediately just bleeds out and dies. And yeah, you kill him.
Yes. That's the kind of
yeah.
that's the kind of kill steal I like to make right there.
Yeah, he had only 3 hit points left, so it was perfect. So yeah, so he collapses to the ground, and you hear shouting from above. Seems like multiple voices from like the upper cliffside, and it seems like there's like a little small opening, like a little like not like a window, but like an opening to like look out, like I don't want to say like a lookout tower. But anyhow, you can see
yeah,
from
like
there.
those
but-
arrow slits.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's a good way of
There's
doing it. It's a little bit bigger than that. But...
crenellations.
Say that again.
Said crenellations in the top of the tower.
There it is. I like it. That's the kind of words I'm looking for. None of this random holes in the wall.
Crenellations on the parapet.
Yes. Somebody definitely reads fantasy. Okay. Yeah, so as far as you guys can tell, that's the end of the combat. You guys kill this guy. They start shouting out, and then actually everyone can give me a perception check.
I would like to retrieve my javelin.
I bet you would.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
This is not gonna get old. Real quick. Okay. 13, 4, 15.
Ooh, so good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would say Zoran and Buffetes. So everyone can hear that there's like a lower like how do I say this? Growling sound coming from where the tracks end. So you hear like a low pitched growling sound like, coming from the other side, and it's like you hear banging coming from like this door over here, and then
The door we can see. This one over here.
Yeah, this one over there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you, Zorn and Buffetes, you hear that there seems to be like some sort of mechanism. It seems like maybe they're locking the door. They're like barricading the door there. So you hear some additional shuffling. But yeah, everyone can hear this growling. And but yeah, it seems like they're kind of like locking down the place.
Maybe this is our chance to leave and we can come back later.
I love it.
They're on high alert.
They are on high alert. Yeah, it seems like they shut down. But yeah, and this kind of like when you go to grab your javelin to silo, you do notice, you kind of look over and you do see this like little trap door there.
I'm gonna run up to the guard and just check and see if he has any keys on him, like anything that we could maybe use.
Sure. Yeah, give me an investigation check real quick.
Surely he has some keys.
Yeah.
17.
17. He actually does not have keys.
Worthless.
You do have a heavy crossbow you can take if you'd like.
Sure. I'll add it to my inventory.
Okay. Yeah, you have a heavy crossbow. Yeah, don't worry about the number of bolts that you have on that.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a heavy crossbow. You take that. You notice that this like trap door is it has a handle. And that's about it. You don't really see anything else special with it. But yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you guys you guys gonna decide call it quits, come back a little bit later, or
I will walk over to the trap door and open it.
Okay, so you try to lift it, and it seems to be locked from the other side. Maybe not locked, but it doesn't seem to be budging. We're going to give it a strength check if you'd like. Or you could try to break down this. It seems to be made out of some of wood.
I was gonna like grab the ring and just pull really hard.
Okay, yeah, give me a strength check, please. Okay, yeah. So you try to grab it, and and it's just not coming off.
Door's locked. Can't get in. So I say to the group, I think our best bet will probably be to walk towards the.
Hey.
Yeah. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
Are there any slits?
You said
in
that-
in the wall. Like, can we see a wall built into this cliff where the door is?
Yeah. So yeah, this is like okay. So just for kind of like roughing and scaling here. So the cliff sides are so they go all the way up to maybe like I don't know 30-ish feet. The
Mhm.
door itself, this like large door, only goes up about 10-15 feet, probably closer to the 15 feet side. You do see I guess kind of like from the openings, like there are a couple of this crenellations about like 15-20 feet up.
Are there any like arrow slits beneath that along the wall?
Negative.
Okay.
It's all solid ice, what you could tell, or stone, or rock, or whatever this. You haven't really investigated whatever this side is.
Okay. Do we go to the front door? That is probably going to be locked when we get there.
Sure. Why don't we just hurry and try and open it?
All right, you people with muscles, have at it.
While they look at the door, I'm gonna look at the
Trap.
where the frozen river comes out from the wall and see if it looks like there's a gap or anything that I could get between since I'm small.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. Give me give me an investigation check, please.
You're having a bad night.
I've rolled like a 4 or 5 or 3 or 2 all night.
Yeah. No, Matt,
Yeah,
it's got to be a
gotta change your-
D20. D20.
Gotta change your dice color.
Change your dice.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Yep.
So you can't quite tell if like you do see that there is this like a small gap. But for just kind of looking in and peeking in to see like, oh, where does this go? You can't see. It gets too dark real quick, and you can't see how far it goes. So
I'm just gonna go then. If I think I can fit, I'm just gonna go in there.
okay, yeah. So you can initially fit in. Are you claustrophobic? Does Jimothy get claustrophobia? I'll let you that be a characteristic that you decide. That doesn't really matter.
No,
Just
I don't
roll.
think so.
Okay, he's too much of a sociopath.
He's a rogue. I feel like it's this thing.
Fair
He's
enough.
had many turns in the barrel.
Okay, so all right, Jimothy's doing that. So he's gonna go up. You can position your pawn all the way over there. And then the rest of you, what are you doing, sir?
Oh.
You guys are going up to the door.
So I was going up to the door, but if I need to go my steps, I can do that. We need
No,
to.
that's fine.
Okay, cool.
As far as you know, that they lock down. It's not like they're coming out and be like, "All right, time to kill all these guys."
Oh,
No,
man.
I
They
want
are
to. I want to try the door. Maybe they haven't gone to it first. Maybe the guy was napping or something. I don't know.
So we're,
Okay.
I'm gonna try it.
So it's a pretty large door. So the gap like between the two doors is not. It's actually wide enough where you could like put your fingers in. So you could try to like pull it open. It's gonna be heavy though.
Yep. Asilo, you should help me because you're right here.
Does the door push in or pull out?
Pull out.
Okay.
Or sorry, no.
Towards us or away?
Yeah, no, it goes out, sir.
Okay. So
Pulls out, yeah.
So we gotta pull.
I will attempt to pull the door open.
and
Okay.
I will attempt to help.
Okay. Give me give me some strength checks. Either one of you can roll with advantage or both of you can roll.
Asilo, you
Oz
can.
and Osmanthus, what are you guys doing?
In an attempt to distract as they're running towards there, I will be making my way. I don't know why I went this way. Up the bridge path.
Okay.
Over here,
Same.
playing my bagpipes.
Oh,
Sweet, what are
Oz,
you
you're
playing?
playing your bagpipes too?
Oz doesn't demean himself that way.
Very,
Oh.
very intimidating march.
I'm assuming that
no.
Zoran wants me to roll with advantage
Correct,
as
yeah.
her assistance.
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm
okay.
taking your lead, man. Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, okay. So, Jimothy, we'll start with you first. So you're able to start kind of crawling through. I want you to give me an acrobatics check or athletics, whichever you prefer, to kind of see if you can kind of maneuver through this.
And his name is John C. His name is John C.
Let's go.
Boom.
All right. That is fantastic. Okay. So okay, so yeah, you have no problem. You get to some points where you've done this enough. You're a rogue. You're a pro. You got this. So you notice that every now and then that there is some tighter spots, like where the kind of like the wall like concaves down a little bit. And so, but you make sure to like understand that, okay, if I'm gonna like suck in my gut, as soon as like the concavity stops, to release, and you kind of avoid the spots where like it does slope down for a very long time, so you don't get like stuck and you need to breathe and get stuck. So you're very much aware of what's going on. And so you end up traveling for a little bit. It's completely dark. So you travel about 50 feet or so. It kind of like the path curves around a little bit. And then you see like a little bit of light coming up from above. So it seems like there seems to be an opening. Give me a perception check real quick. 20. Okay. So you do notice this immediately, like light. There's kind of like above you. Seems like, okay, this opens up. But not being too engrossed in this, you do see farther up ahead that there is a similar kind of like light source opening. So you have two path options. You can either go up here or go up into the next one. Either one. That's as far you can see from where you're positioned right now. There could be more further in, but
I'll go up the first path I see, the first route.
Okay. Perfect. I like it. Okay, so we're gonna put you up there in just a second. Let's go back up to these. Okay. So Asilo and Zoran, you so yeah, they're both pulling on this door, but Zoran, you can really tell that Asilo is really stepping up. This time, rather than having kind of like bend down, do like this awkward squat position, you see Asilo kind of like plant his right leg more firmly, grasps the door, and just like, okay, and you actually slowly start opening it. Now, you do hear from the other side the growling, and as the door starts opening, the growling intensifies.
And
Do
so
I get
does
to-
mine.
You're like, and it's just like, so you can continue doing that. I'll let you say that if you give it enough time, you can open up where you both can squeeze in. Or as this growling kind of like aggravates, you could stop if you'd like. I'll let you decide that.
So I'm pretty sure that Asilo can't just prop this door open by himself, because I would like to be able to shoot at it in the opening if I can see it, but if not, I can continue. I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
so I'll
Asilo's
say that
lead.
you're both. Yeah,
Yep.
you're both gonna have to like open it up together.
I'm
Even
gonna-
though you can tell Asilo's doing the most of the work, you are
Yeah.
trying. You're doing
Yes.
something.
Asilo, do you want to keep trying to open this door? I hear that thing in there.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna follow his lead.
I mean, yes, that's a great decision.
Yeah. Maybe it's an owlbear.
Does Zoran
Yes.
say this out loud?
Yes.
Does Oz hear this?
Yeah, you're like, maybe it's an owlbear.
Oz
Okay,
is gonna
so
quicken his pace.
Oz and Bofades, you're traveling along. You don't see really anything. You kind of like follow the across the bridge. You're still playing. Yeah, Bofades, give me a performance check. Let's see how good these tunes are. Damn.
Straight Brooklyn Nine-Nine theme.
Yeah. So yeah, you're jamming out. So you're just kind of following along as Manthus. Are you just gonna stop at any point, or?
Well, if Oz hears the owlbear comment, he's gonna try
Zoran
and
was
like
intentional in saying that.
he's gonna get up closer, but he's not gonna get right up next because he knows Asilo needs space to work. And while he's excited, he wants to try and look through and see if he can spot the thing that's growling.
The elusive owlbear.
Yeah. So, all right.
And I don't know if I did say, but the whole point of the performance was to distract from the people at the wall. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I know they're opening the door, but you know.
Yeah, that's why I had you roll the check. We'll see what it does. Or if it does anything at all.
It does nothing.
You're just jamming out. Okay. Okay, Jimothy. Let me move your character. 1 second here. So you're in. You get inside. Can you see it from the inside now?
Yep.
Okay, so you're inside, and then you see, kind of like you go up and you see this large, huge humanoid. It's not giant looking from what you can tell, but it's got like really decayed skin. It's just got lashes all over its body. Its arms are shackled. And it seems like the restraints are up against. So this is like a little. And I'll actually let me just reveal this to everybody. Open this up. So it opens up, and yeah, you see this like large creature bound up, but it's got chains coming up from its shackles, and they're attached to the two walls. Here and here from where you're at, Jimothy. So it seems like it can't travel very far forward, but it does have that motion accessible to it.
Okay, does it see me?
It does not see you right now. Give me a stealth check, though. Okay, yeah. Let me make sure it doesn't see you, but I don't think it will. Yeah, it doesn't see you at all. It's too busy like trying to like rush at the door, and as the door just keeps opening up, you spot that like it just keeps getting angrier and angrier, and it eventually just pulls the chain hard enough that its left hand is now free, and it has this long chain attached from it. Okay, Oz, you see this as Zoran and Asila open this up. You don't see an owlbear on the other side.
Oz is gonna say, Zoran, you and I need to have a talk after this. That is not an owlbear.
Okay, and I'll have everybody roll for initiative.
My disappointment knows no bounds.
Okay, let me add you guys to the map here. Oh, you guys already rolled that. Love it.
Oh.
Rough.
Sorry, go ahead, Jimothy. And then I'm missing Osmanthus. Oh, you're already there. Never mind, sorry. Who's not on here? Profady, Zoran, Jimothy, Asilo. Wait, I thought Osmanthus you were there. There you are. Go ahead, roll again, sir.
But I rolled an 18.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give that to you. Give me a second.
I'm gonna feel real bad if I roll again and it's like a 2, because
No.
I have a plus 0.
18. Okay.
Thanks.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And let's have this creature roll.
Bless you.
You know, and even through that, this thing didn't notice because you rolled an 18 for your stealth.
That's right. Well, he wasn't so fucking grouchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You timed your
Wow.
sneeze with its sneeze.
Okay. So, the first person it notices is Osmanthus. But you get to go first.
And the door is like way more open now.
It is way more open, yes.
Sweet.
So it's like
I'll step
you
back.
can tell it's like lunging forward, just like
Totally go on the trail.
you notice Jimothy, you couldn't quite see this from this angle, but Osmanthus, you notice that its eyes have been gouged out.
Oh.
Aw.
And it looks like it's been tortured. But it is,
Okay.
yeah, it is. It does not look great. But yeah, you get to go first. What are you
Alright.
doing?
It's gonna hit it with a mind sliver.
Okay.
So I need this thing to make an intelligence saving throw. Or it's gonna take 3 psychic damage.
Okay, it fails, and it will take that damage.
And it has minus 1d4 on the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Next up. So it's just kind of like grabs at its head. It's like. Next up is Buffades. You're up. You can't quite see what's going on, but you see Osmanthus cast something. I'm assuming, is it like somatic, verbal, all that? I don't remember. But you
It's
you
verbal.
notice that
It's
Osmanthus
verbal.
does something. Okay.
And you just hear Oz shout, "Not an owlbear." That's what I'll use to cast it.
Okay. So you move
So
up, and
I'll-
now you do see
yeah.
this large creature.
I'll make my way up here. I'll be like, I don't know what an owlbear looks like,
But that ain't it.
but damn, that thing is ugly. And I will do vicious mockery, to which it will now subtract 1d4 from its saving throw from.
Okay. Let's see how he does. Also fails.
Boom. So
Nice.
it'll take
We'll
another
take,
3 psychic damage,
3 psychic damage.
and it'll have disadvantage on any attack roll it makes.
Damn, well done.
Woo! Combo.
Oh!
You're getting a lot of mileage on that cantrip.
You know? Yeah.
It's vicious.
Okay, so it's just gonna like it like also like starts grabbing her. It's like "Don't pay, don't, don't." And it's like still fighting against like the right chain, trying to release itself. Zoran, you are up, and you guys all go before it. Not great.
Wondering if I should use my heavy crossbow, but I might be too close. What
Your
is
call?
the range
I
on
mean, as
this?
long as you're not in melee, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the heavy crossbow. Why not?
Okay.
You're gonna just chuck that at him?
Oh wait, heavy crossbow is designated. Oh, so I have to add. Oopsies. Sorry, I forgot to add the bolts.
Oh, no worries.
How do I do that quickly? I can't. I just have to go to a Pluto or equipment shop. Maybe.
You can disable that functionality if you go into this. There's options in the details tab of the heavy crossbow.
Okay.
There should be some sort of like resource consumption or ammunition consumption. I think you can toggle that off if that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay. So I could
I
just
think the only
make
stuff
it
that I really
blank.
would care about are like javelins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
So if I just
bolts.
leave it blank, then it's fine.
I
Let me
think
see.
that'll let you actually
Bam.
do the thing now.
Perfect. Wah, 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 wah.
You forgot to put in a
Wow.
bolt. That's what's going on here.
Yeah.
So what is it? 14?
14. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it
14
doesn't hit.
I mean, it's quite a large
Ah.
creature.
Sweet. Well, then
So-
it hits. Oh wait. So can I use my? I'm gonna use my savage attacker ability where I can do my damage die twice.
Okay. Or it's like reroll it or something, or
Yeah, rerolls. I think ones.
Any, you can reroll any.
Oh yeah, any attack
I could just yeah.
or any
So how do I
damage.
How do I reroll this?
You could just roll an attack again. And if
Yeah.
it's
Or
a
just
crit,
roll
we know.
1d10 plus 3.
that also works.
All right, let's go with the 4.
All right. All that jazz for nothing.
My bad.
You're good. So it takes that damage. You notice that it pierces its gut, and then immediately a bunch of intestines just start falling out of it.
Oh no.
And you notice like this like gas just like opens up away from it, like it's been like bloated dead on the inside for a while. This thing is it's impressive that it's still alive.
You privately rolled some dice. Oz.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Okay.
Perfect. And
Any movement or anything?
I feel like I should, so I'm just gonna maybe move to the side over this way, maybe
Okay.
hide myself a little bit,
Sure.
like maybe here. Yeah, I'll hide there.
Can't see that.
Okay. Jimothy, you're up. Jimothy.
Jamathi.
Matt.
He's thinking.
Yeah, he is. He's muted.
There we go. I was in full screen and I was only seeing the person who was speaking to me, so I couldn't unmute. Okay. So if the guy can't see me, would
Yeah,
I
you do have advantage.
advantage on my attack roll?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay,
kinda
well-
look at it.
I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to. I'm not gonna like try to hit anywhere specific, so I'll just take a shot at him with my short bow.
Okay. Roll the advantage. Okay. Still 9 points of damage. Pretty good.
I could use my sneak attack, all right, since I'm.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
2. This thing's dead, I'm sure.
11.
Yeah, so you're chipping away. Every time you pierce it, like, seems like the flesh just like the arrow like gets stuck, and like as it like even the weight of the arrow is enough to just kind of like peel away some of the flesh. It's like this decayed. It's barely holding all the insides of this creature. But it does not look great.
Yeah, then I'm gonna, since I know I can see it's got these chains, I'm gonna back up to around the corner here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hide over there if I can.
Sure, give me another stealth check, please.
Bonus action.
I like it.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
Okay.
Fortunately,
Yeah, so let's see if he notices you. I highly doubt it, since he's like failed everything. Yeah, he has no idea where you're at.
perfect.
Okay. So, and then anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Action, bonus action. Okay. Moving on. Next round. Not next round, sorry. Asilo, you're up.
I will step up and start
Yes.
swinging at it
Love it.
with my warhammer.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 does hit. You come it down with. Where are you hitting this creature?
Probably like the kneecap. Walking in,
Yeah.
just bah!
So you just come in and just like, whoa, and it like you notice that like the patella just flies off. You get it now that you gotta go kind of like right up to it. This thing, give me. Actually, you're probably the least likely to know this, but let's give it a shot anyway. Give me an Arcana check, for free.
Fuck. I don't know shit.
Yeah, you don't know shit, which makes sense. You're a young lad. Okay. Any other movement, bonus action?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It is its turn. So it's like struggling with the chain, and it sees you just kind of come up and hit it, and now it's like, now that you're this close to it, the other chain breaks away, and you didn't notice this before, or you didn't notice this, Jimothy, from that side, but Asilo, you kind of see that it kind of like reaches down, and it's got this huge club, mace, at its side, and it just kind of like just brings it down on top of you. But it should have disadvantage, right?
Yes, from Vicious Mockery.
From Vicious Mockery, okay. So, Asilo, it comes down. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Does not. Okay, I figured not. But so it's just like, and it just smacks down onto this like you notice that like it's kind of like a drawbridge here, and it like smashes a huge hole right next to it. So we'll say I don't want to draw this actually. I'll just kind of indicate it that this what do I want to draw? We'll draw a rectangle. That this thing here is just pretty much shattered through, so you don't want to step on that. So that is not available for, you're just going to fall through. Okay. So, I don't think it gets 2 swings, but let's check. It does not. Okay. That's going to be its turn. And then give me 1 second here. I want to make sure I get this You notice Asilo kind of coming around the corner. You notice that one of these other dwarves comes out. Let's see where he's at. And he's gonna kind of like set up and also position himself. Where he's sorry. See, he's just coming out of the corner. And let me just actually reveal him so you can kind of see where he's coming from. There he is. And that will be its turn. And we'll bring it up to the top of the round. Osmanthus, you're up.
Oh. How does this large thing look?
It looks gross.
Gross.
You can't quite tell it. Like it's like if you want, like you could roll. It'll probably spend your bonus action, but you could roll like an Arcana check or like a nature check to see what this thing is. But like you just notice like a bunch of its intestines fell out. You notice the skin's like really like decayed and it just doesn't look great.
I guess you said a bonus action for that?
Yeah, I'll spend a bonus action for that. So we a little info.
Yeah, I suppose I'll roll a nature. 17.
17? Okay.
Oh, that was a self roll.
No worries.
Let me reveal that to everyone and switch that.
Yeah, so with the 17, you can tell that this creature is undead.
And owlbears are just not undead.
I love this fixation. But yeah, you have that information.
I guess he'll just kind of shout out, "You need to stay dead," and he'll cast Mind Sliver again.
Okay.
So
Intelligence save.
Has Bofades noticed his smell yet?
Bofades? Probably not that close. But definitely Asilo, you do, and Zorn for sure.
So Bofades
valid question.
is going to keep walking until he can smell this creature, and then he's going to stop.
He's gonna be like,
I don't
whoa.
I don't think that's what Bofades said. Bofades said he wanted to walk until he smelled something, the implication being like a deer roasting on an open fire.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I got your back, Oliver.
Seeing something also counts.
Okay.
Blindly marching towards. Oh, still don't have nothing yet.
Osmanthus, anything else?
No, it'll just be Mind Sliver DC 13.
Yeah, he failed. Sorry, he takes the damage.
Oh, I missed that. So yeah, he'll take 5 points of psychic damage, and his D4 gets subtracted from hopefully the vicious mockery that's about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you know?
Man, you guys are just comboing that. Love it. All right. Okay, another wisdom save here. I don't think it's gonna matter if that D4. Oh, actually, that D4 may actually come into play. Let's see here.
Yes.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Meets it, beats it.
Dang.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. You needed the 4 on the D4 and it rolled a 3.
Oh.
That's a good
Yeah,
D4
rolled pretty
roll
high.
too.
But yeah, it is not viciously mocked. You're not like,
Bummer.
girl, you
Bummer,
stanky. Okay.
I guess that's the end of mine. I don't think
Anything
I'm
else?
gonna
Any
move up at all.
movement, Bofades, or anything?
Nope, not gonna move up or anything.
All right. Coward. Just kidding. Zoran, you are up.
I'll step out, shoot my Heavy crossbow. And the second time, I'll take the second roll. So the 12. 17.
Oh, will you now? Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, so 17 does hit, and yeah, it takes the damage. Yeah, so yeah, you shoot it again, like it just more of its intestines just start spilling out. It's pretty much just like you can see kind of like the ribs and everything, and it's just kind of like you see all these like sausages and everything on the ground. It's gross.
Sausages. And then yeah, I'm going to maybe set back behind the wall. Oh, can I move? Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So then it is going to be Jimothy's turn.
Okay. I guess I will poke my head out. And does it seem like this Dorgar has seen me over here?
Actually,
Afraid.
let me check that. I doubt it. What was your spell? I don't recall.
Like a 17, 18? It's 15.
15. Okay. So it actually does succeed. So it kind of notices you. It's not really fixated on you. It's fixated kind of like more right in front of the creature, but you won't have advantage against it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'll shoot the big beast again then, since he still doesn't see me, so.
Sure. Yeah, 23 will hit.
And I'll use my sneak attack again. So for 13.
It is you're chipping away. But it's just like, oh, you're just like pelting it, and like more of the skin just starts falling off. You see like your arrows just like falling to the ground, with like chunks of flesh attached to it. But yeah, you're doing damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna back up a little more.
Okay.
And hide again out of.
Okay, yeah, give me another.
Try to hide out of line of sight from this Dorgar. I don't know if you can just line of sight see me, but.
Okay. I'll roll on their turn to see if they notice you, but since you're kind of ducking away, I think their focus is a little preoccupied. A little occupado. Asilo, you are up.
I'm gonna step around the side of it a little bit and take a swing right into the middle of its back.
Okay, I like it. A 14 does hit, and man, max damage. Let's go. You're rolling rocks today. So yeah, you come in and you just step up and just belt into his back, and it's just like howls in pain. It's like, oh. It's like trying to reach out behind you. Still up. It's looking even. It's just you just see more and more chunk of its flesh just falling to the ground. You notice chunks of it are attached to your warhammer as you leave this like large indent on its back. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, perfect. All right, it is gonna be Dergar's turn. Okay. They are going to give me 1 second, folks. Get this right. So you notice, or at least Jimothy. Oh, actually, no, Jimmy's gonna be aside. That this individual creature grows in size. Baby Asilo is privy to this, so they're gonna grow to size. charge. Let's see here. Right, yep, okay. And they're going to move up to a silo here. Sorry, category. And they're just gonna swing down at you. See if they hit. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Man, it rolled rocks. You will take 15 points of piercing damage as it comes down with you with this large pickaxe, or you can tell. Oh, man. It really... Holy crap. But yeah, it steps up. It's like... and brings down this pick. And that's going to be its turn. It's now going to be the zombie thing's turn. This undead, large monstrosity creature. And what is it going to do? I think it's also going to swing down at you. Let's see what it does. Doesn't have disadvantage this time because of the mockery here. But it will again miss with an 18, I'm assuming, with your
Yep, that misses.
your AC here.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just again comes down. And this time it's not like trying to smack down, it's kind of like trying to swing to the side, see if it hits you, and it just like misses wide over your head. It's angry. And that will be actually scratch that. Sure, I want to get this straight. So oh no, yeah, that's gonna be its turn. Okay. Moving on to Osmanthus. You're up.
Okay, so Oz presumably just saw a silo take a hit from some creature that he can barely see.
Yep.
Okay. And this undead thing, he's like, it's gotta be.
It'd be teetering.
It's gotta be teetering. He's gonna hit the undead with a magic missile at his highest level first.
Level 2.
Well, first level spell.
Oh, right.
So I guess that's gonna be 9 force damage to it.
Okay. It takes that damage. It's still holding on. It's being pelted by all these magical darts, and they keep like piercing through, and more of these chunks of flesh. You're now just seeing more and more bones than anything, as most of its all the skin that was attached to it is gone. At least on like its arms. So you can just see like these like just giant meaty arms, but everything else is becoming more and more bone.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah.
Kill it again, Bofades.
All right. Bofades, you are up.
Gonna act like I've done Zoom before and not mute myself. All right, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hear that kill it again, so I'm gonna look at it and I'm just gonna say, you're better off dead.
Cool.
Okay. For all the marbles here, wisdom save. Let's see if it needs to fail. It succeeds again. Oh. It's got no modifiers, but it's just gonna reveal on the wall. But I rolled a natural 17.
In that case, I'm gonna put the old bagpipe reed in, and I'm gonna play a little bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay. Who you're giving it to?
The Silo.
Nice. Okay. Smart move. Smart move. Okay. Any movement with Hades?
No, I'll stay back.
Okay. All right, Zoran, you are up.
Let's do it again. I'm gonna step out.
Step out. You're gonna shoot at the.
Oh man, there's
undead.
another thing here, but I'm gonna keep shooting at the thing that I know I've been shooting at. So.
Okay.
Oh no.
Actually, believe it or not, that's enough to hit it.
Goddamn. Okay, well then let's see if I can get a better.
Wow, that's a load of horse shit, but it's fine.
All right, so I'll hit it with 11 piercing.
All right. So how do you want to do this?
I mean, I feel like I've been aiming at the same spot, kind of around his chest. That's what I'm gonna keep doing.
Okay. So yeah, you shoot at it. Okay. So yeah, you notice that like you shoot at it, and it gets to its chest, and it's just like, this time it actually like sticks through. It's just like, and it like starts stumbling, and it like it's about to fall. But I want to make sure. Okay. So it looks like it's about to fall and just die, and then like it just catches itself, and it rises up again. So it is. For me, you could tell. You think that should have been the final blow, but it is still kicking.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I'll yell out to Silo, "What the heck is going on?" And then I'm gonna move back. Hi, Silo.
All right. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's a cool little ability. Jimothy, you are up.
I'm going to. Can I? Well, I'll move back up I'll creep back up to the corner here, and does it look like? I guess, do I witness like the confusion over the lack of death?
I'll say this. Yeah, because you kind of hear Zoran shout out, like, "What is going on?" And you do see like this creature like stumble forward and like kind of rise again. But yeah, I wouldn't say that you do notice that, but you're not sure if it's like, oh, is that something weird's going on or what? But you just still see this creature kind of standing.
Do I know anything about undead where I might understand?
If you want to, yeah. If you want to give me like an Arcana check or a Nature check, either one. Let's figure out. I wish there was like there used to be. I think it's again like Pathfinder's like a Dungeoneering check or something like that. I feel like that's a more relevant type. Okay, 12. Okay, yeah. So you. I'll say with this that you're aware that undead creatures exist, and kind of like based on, most things don't. Whenever they're like impacted with like arrows and everything, their flesh doesn't immediately just start peeling away from the weight of the arrow itself. So you think that's a little bit odd. But yeah, so undead tend to have some certain things that'll keep it alive for a little bit longer. You're not sure what, but you're kind of aware of that.
Okay, so but
you're not sure what exactly would
Would
completely
off.
kill it, but yeah.
Okay. And does the bigger Durgar seem to see me?
Actually, I forgot to roll for him. Give me 1 second here.
I think I got like a 21 on my.
Nope. Still not aware of you actually this time.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him then this time
Okay.
with my short bow.
Perfect.
$14.
Unfortunately, 14 is not enough.
That's it for me then.
Okay.
Actually,
Any
I'll-
movement to hide
I'll
again?
scoot back and try to hide again.
Okay, another stealth check, please. 10. Okay. Or 17, rather. All right. Asilo, you are up.
Okay.
You got 2 things in front of you. Man, you're really tanking like the tank you are.
So for my bonus action, I will cast Thunderous Smite,
Oh.
and I will swing at the Durgar with my Warhammer.
Okay.
Oh,
No. Okay. So, unfortunately, an 8 is not enough.
I was gonna say you had bardic inspiration, but I don't know if that.
Oh.
Bardic inspiration.
Sorry, I don't know if you're
I
supposed
can.
to.
What does that give you? Like a +2 or what?
Yeah.
Well, it's a 1d6.
Oh yeah, it's 1d6.
Okay.
It auto rolls when I select it because
A 14
Sure, yeah.
is
Yeah, so
just
there's
FYI.
no way I could hit.
One
And I-
thing I want to point out, Asilo, is your spell says the first time you hit.
Yes,
with a
the first
melee
time I
weapon.
hit, so I missed. So Thunderous Smite is still active until I connect.
Okay. So just make sure you remember that.
Concentration. That's cool.
Yeah. So you're just concentrating. So just make sure you don't do anything else that requires concentration, I guess.
I can't.
Okay. Well then, perfect. I mean, if it was a cleric, there'd be a little bit more of a problem, but I think you're good. All right. So yeah, you kind of swing right. It kind of like it sees it coming and like sidesteps it because I mean it's a warhammer, right? Like it requires a little bit of wind up and
Mhm.
so it's able to notice that. It's gonna be its turn though, and it sees you and it's like and just comes down again with its pick. Let's see here. But this time you get the best of it as it misses with a 10 to hit. And it just kind of comes down and it's just like, "Ugh." And it like the pick kind of gets like stuck on like this door here and it's just like, it's not happy with you. Now it's going to be the other creature. It's still up. It's gonna take a swing at you because you're the thing right in front of it, and you're really tanking like a pro here. Oh, but I think it's gotcha. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you will take. So this time, it like somehow is able to calculate where you're at. Just like, and swings to the side, and it's gonna hit you with 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, so you are down.
Uh-oh.
And so is my Thunderous Smite.
Yeah, you're not concentrating. Oh man, that sucks so bad. I was really rooting for that hit, honestly.
I was taking a risk.
No, it's I appreciate it. It's a good story. So yeah, it misses. It hits. And I think that's all it's gonna do. I don't think it's gonna step up yet. Osmanthus, you are up.
Okay, so I assume I heard Zoran's exclamation of this thing coming back from a seemingly fatal wound, a second fatal wound.
Yes.
Does Oz know anything about undead?
Yeah, I mean, you're aware. You can tell that this is undead. You know that they have some sort of, some of them have some sort of different fortitudes, or they require different types of damage. You're more susceptible to it. But I don't remember what you rolled. I think it was like a 17 or something like that.
Gosh.
Intelligence
How far up
check
do
is.
we have to scroll for that?
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have noted that.
That's
I'll say this, just because like you haven't encountered this type of combination, you're not aware if it's like it requires a particular type of damage or it requires something else. So for now, you're not privy to that information, but you see this thing still standing.
okay. Well, he's done force damage. He's done psychic damage. He's aware that Bofadi's attack is psychic. We've done piercing and bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Okay, I like it.
It's like, well, let's see if fire can end this thing.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
So you're just like, all right, firebolt. And you see it, like shoot up, and it just like goes right up into the ice wall. Anything else?
I'm just trying to decide if I want to use a reaction on my own attack roll.
You good?
Asilo's down. Yeah, Oz is going to nope, that it's not gonna help. It wouldn't make sense. So never mind.
Okay. Moving on.
He's like, he knows he can't help Asilo, so Oz is actually gonna step back a little bit.
Coward! No, just kidding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bofades, you are up. You see your young Warforged. Honestly, hats off. Like, you really did stood your ground there, Asilo.
I'm gonna I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Healing
on
Word, okay.
Silo. Right, because that's
Bonus action.
60 feet.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Yep.
Bonus action. Yeah.
Touch. Good decision. Always like bringing your friends up.
Yeah.
Could have done a little bit better on that D4, but
I know, right? Could've
we
done
take
a
those.
A little bit better. Whatever.
Couldn't have done any worse.
Happened.
That's true.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. And then,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a step forward,
Oh, a hero.
and I am going to
I'm
try
like
and
dying
hit
of
that
anticipation.
Druger with my last snowball.
All right, yeah, let's go. All right. Okay, yeah. So you actually do hit. So you throw the snowball, and it like hits him on like the forehead, and it's just like no. For a good 2 points of damage.
Yep. And then I will step back.
I love it. That was good.
Doing what I can.
Hey, 2 points of damage is 2 points of damage. Can't diminish that.
And it is a magic snowball, so maybe it'll help with our undead. We don't know.
Well, that was the last one.
I didn't know, like, force doesn't feel like it would have been the answer.
Yeah, so you know that Oz. Well, actually, you wouldn't know that, but Oz would know that he was using force damage. That's what the magic missile is, right? It's force damage.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was casting magic missile. I feel like as a caster, I would know that.
I feel like we would talk about our
Yeah.
Sure.
spells, but
I
mean, I
don't
was
know.
standing right next to him, so I would have seen that, and I would have probably.
Fair enough. Okay. I mean, it's like a different type of force, right? Like it's
Especially knowing that my magic snowball was probably just a magic missile. You know.
yeah,
Ball.
you did like
Fair
ball
enough.
force damage. I did missile damage.
Yeah. See, mine had streaks.
Oh,
rare.
which was more forceful, the missile to the face or the balls to the face?
I mean, clearly the balls.
Clearly the balls to the face. All right, Zoran, you're up.
Well, since my last one didn't hit and I, saw that other creature, I'm going to aim for the one behind a silo,
Okay.
I guess.
Sure.
Do-do-do.
Well, I mean, that will hit anything. A 22 does hit. For 8
For
points of damage.
8.
Yeah, so this one, it like, you notice that he's wearing like armor, and it like, you're able to find like it hits it like right in like the arm, sorry, like right around like its armpit area. He's just like shouting out. But does quite a bit of damage, and he's you see kind of this this blood coming from that that's kind of like seeping through his armor. Anything else?
Nope, I just moved to the other side so I can just keep my eye on this creature, because when I was on the other side, I didn't see him as much, so I will
Perfect.
move to the other side.
Okay.
Great.
Jimothy, you're up. He is not aware that you are there. The
Right.
Durgar.
Yep,
And
I will
then-
pop forward then, and I'm gonna try to shoot the Durgar again. Well,
Where the other creature? I actually haven't rolled for him, so let
the
me.
creature hasn't seemed to have made any no changes to his
Yeah, it's also
condition
not
right now. He still looks like he's falling apart, but for some reason not dying from the last time I attacked.
correct. But you can try
Alright.
again.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the Durgar. And the
Okay.
Durgar doesn't see me.
He does not see you. Correct. You have advantage. Okay.
19.
19 does hit.
Okay, for 12 piercing with my sneak attack.
Yeah, so you stab. You hit it on the kind of like the other side, like on the side of the torso where kind of like the armor meets the upper and lower half, and he shouts out. He's like, ah, bleeding. He's looking rough. Not dead yet. But he's holding on. Anything else, Timothy?
No, that's it. Well, I'll do my same thing. I'll back up and I'll hide, so I'll roll my stealth check.
Okay. I love it. Just like has no idea. It's just like, where the hell are these arrows coming from?
Yeah.
But with an 11, we'll see if they notice you next time. Although they've been rolling like hot garbage, so I would maybe even an 11 is good enough. We'll see. Okay, a silo. Somehow you are back to life.
So I push up off the ground a little bit, take a knee,
Okay.
touch my holy symbol, and I will cast lay on hands on myself,
Nice.
or all 10 of my lay on hands points.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're up.
Finish standing up and get ready for the next round of attacks.
What a champ. This guy, I swear. Okay. It's gonna be Durgar's turn. And it's gonna shout out, "You should be dead." This is still in it's gonna be in Dwarvish, just so some of you can hear this. And it's gonna come down on you. Let's see if it hits. I hope so, because it'll be good. Oh, all right, 9 to hit.
I just swat the strike away with my shield and stand shield and hammer ready.
Oh, dude. All right, what a hero. You guys are all seeing this, like Jimothy and everyone. You just see like a Silo comes up and just bat this thing away. It is not afraid. Good job, Silo. Okay. It's gonna be the creature's turn, and it's just you're just this the sponge here. It's not trying to focus on anything else unless it was gonna move to somebody else, but you're back up, so it's gonna take a swing at you. Okay. And that's gonna be a natural 1, so it misses.
I heard old Kevin coming through. The hell's going on?
Yeah, I thought so too.
You can't fuck that.
So it
old
just
man.
comes down.
Natural 20 my ass. I heard Kevin Bacon.
It comes out. It's just like
I just
completely
catch its
misses.
hand, just hold
Yes,
it there.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. So you come down, you anticipate it, and you catch the hand. Somehow you're able to like muster up the strength and just completely stop it. I mean, you're like, actually, for the hell of it, give me an athletics check. I think this will be fun. Yeah. Okay, so with a 21, you muster up all this strength, and you like, you grab it, and then you're kind of like trying to bat it away, and as you like pull away, its arm just completely dislodges from the socket, and you have the arm. You can drop it if you want.
Beat him to death with his own arm.
But yeah, that is gonna be its turn. All right, Osmanthus, you are up.
Well, he saw that he clearly missed his fire bolt the last time. He's gonna stick with it and just try and hit this thing.
Perfect. Okay, give it a shot.
Okay, so it's a 20 for
20 to
7 points
hit.
of fire damage.
7 points of fire damage. Again, it's just like, and like you see like some of the flesh because like it's all decayed and dead. Some of it's like rotted up, and you see that like that starts to like catch fire. You see like embers at it, and it starts to stumble forward. And let's see if that's enough to do it. And it is. So with enough, you see like all the flames start like enveloping it, like it starts catching it, and it just like falls forward and slumps down into the hole it made, and it just collapses like 10 feet down, and it is dead. You got the kill. Way to go.
Woo! I guess he thinks it's probably safe to move a little bit forward,
Fair enough.
next to Bophades.
Okay. And speaking of which, is Bophades, your turn. You see this thing just kind of disappear as it falls through something. And the only thing standing in front of a silo is this Durgar.
All right, I guess we'll move up a little bit and let's look at the juror, and I'll be like, it's coming for you next.
Yeah. I love it. Okay. Wisdom saving
Man,
throw,
that thing
DC.
really pays dividends on the damage right there.
Yeah. That is one of the roughest spells as bard. I just Alando on so many times. I'm like, ugh.
Sorry, bud. It does not. It's not gonna cut it.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you're too wise.
too wise. He's not even that wise. Just rolled well.
Mm.
Okay. Anything else? Movement, bonus action.
No, that's what I got.
All right. Yeah. Hang on. Don't worry. The class gets a little bit better once you have more variety.
I'm not concerned. I knew what I was signing up for.
Okay. Zoran, you are up.
Let's aim at the big dude.
Big dude. Okay.
With a 19.
19 hits. Are you gonna re-roll that damage?
I mean, I get the best out of 2 rolls, so yeah, let's get 13.
Oh, damn it. All right. This is some horse shit. So it's just like, yeah, you stab it again. Where are you stabbing it? And how do you want to do it? Because that's going to kill it.
In the chest. I mean, near its heart. That's what I keep aiming at, and for some reason.
But this time it's just like, you get it, and he's just like, it like looks down and like drops everything and like grasps at his chest and just collapses to the ground.
Zoran can't believe it because the last time she thought the other one was dead and then it came back up alive, so she's still gonna hide because she's not sure.
All right. Give me a self check then.
Well, I mean, she's just gonna go behind this wall, not hide, I guess. You know.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. As far as you can tell, you're not hearing any other commotion. But you're out of combat.
Nice.
Really?
I'm gonna
Right now
go.
is right now.
I'm gonna go to
As of
Silo
right now.
and ask if he's seen Jimothy.
Have you seen Jim?
I'm here. Over here. Over here.
Oh, okay.
Do I roll a perception check to see if I know where those random arrows were coming from?
You could if you want. See if you can spot Jimothy. Dude, have you guys seen like the new the Batman?
Mm-mm.
The one with
Oh, you guys haven't
with Edward
Like with,
Cullen.
with Edward Cullen.
Mr.
Damn.
Sparkles.
Damn. Well, he has good shit. Anyhow, there's a really cool scene. Never mind. I won't
Well,
reference it then.
Based on his last stealth roll, yes, I see him hiding over in the corner.
You do. Meets it, beats it. So yeah, you kind of notice and you're like, oh, that's where all those arrows were coming from. And you see Jimmy that you can pop out if you'd like.
Actually, I want to come over here and check this door quietly to try to see if it's open or unlocked.
Okay. Give me a are you just gonna open it or are you just gonna kind of like listen in or
Yeah, I'll listen at the door for a moment and then try to open it real quick here if it's
okay.
I don't hear
Give me
anything.
a perception check, please.
And his name is John C.
You know what I hear? Holy shit, I opened that door.
It wasn't locked at all. You just twisted it.
John Cena's on the other side. I ain't
Yes.
opening that door.
You actually with that, you hear on the other side of the door,
Must fart.
you hear somebody speaking kind of from a little bit of the distance, like speaking that language that you heard earlier. So you assume there's another one on the other side.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and not open that door then. Do they sound like anxious or like stressed? Alert?
They're shouting something. They're like,
Okay, I'm gonna back away from the door quickly.
Yep.
And stand
Zoran
here.
would like to investigate this body to see if it has any keys.
okay, give me an investigation check.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see if anyone comes to that door, I'm gonna shoot.
Mhm.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna yell to my friends. There's more.
Okay,
people. There's more people behind this door.
Okay. I'm gonna
Perfect.
pass the message along to Asilo, and then if Bofades, I don't know what Bofades and Osmanthus are doing, but if I see them, I'm gonna whisper to them.
Slowly-
Okay.
let me
So with a 10,
slowly-
you, I don't know, you notice that he's got he doesn't have any keys on him. He's got a war pick you could take.
No, I don't need it, I think, but I'll let Asilo know,
Right.
hey, there's a war pick.
But he also is carrying scale mail. It is rough, though. You guys kind of shot it up, but you guys have that as well, if you want to take that.
No, but I'll let Asilo know about it. Do you want this scale mail?
I'll look at it. But just real quick, I'm going to cast Divine Sense to see if there's any more creatures around.
Okay. Go ahead. 60 feet. Okay. Just forget where the ruler is. Where's the ruler? Okay, yeah, you do get the divine sense that you. Oh, actually, what does it tell you? 60 feet. Actually, you do get another sense that there is a ping of an undead nearby. Another one.
Relay that to the group. There seems to be the presence of undeath is still in this area.
I'm gonna tell Asilo, I think I see a door down that way. Like, Jimothy says that there's voices in that other one, but if it's undead, maybe it's coming from that other door. So maybe avoid it, maybe?
Yeah, and actually, now that you kind of point that out, give me... Zorn, yeah, since you bring it up, and Asilo, if you'd like, give me a perception check.
From Asilo or from both of us?
From both of you, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Or one of you can roll with advantage, either one. But I'd rather both of you roll. Perfect, okay. So with a 15, Asilo, you don't hear what Jimothy's hearing, but you hear kind of like similar noises that this like undead creature was making in front of you, coming from the other door that Zorn pointed out.
Okay.
Not quite the same noises, but like
Similar
it's like
enough.
not as loud or as aggressive, but you do hear them.
I say the
You guys have
undead are that way.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then Jimothy, you hear because you have a natural 20, you hear steps coming through and are approaching the door.
The door I'm watching.
Yeah, from where you're watching. Yeah, you hear steps like coming through. Are you just waiting if it
Like
opens
coming-
up? Are you gonna shoot?
Yeah, I hear steps like coming towards the door, I assume.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to
Perhaps we should leave this area. Like, go more in.
yeah, I'm gonna whisper that to the party, and is that what we're suggesting? Running away?
Wait, well, we can go this way. So, can we make out what this thing is? I don't know what that is on the map.
It's just like a little column.
Okay, maybe we could go down this way since the other one has a door that we don't want to go towards. Or we could run away. What do you guys want to do?
Do
What are
we
you
want to
guys'
move further into this, or do we want to tackle this over a period of a few days? I mean, Asilo did get whacked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you suggesting we leave and come back?
Yes.
Okay, let's go then.
You guys are leaving?
Zoran is good with the first thing that someone suggests.
What is that?
Only
enough.
because I don't feel like we have enough time to discuss this.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So that will kind of dictate what I want to do next week. So let's make the decision right now. and then we'll call it quits. Do you guys want to keep continuing pursuing, or you guys want to come back, maybe infiltrate later?
We have no idea like how many of these people are in this fortress.
Correct.
Right?
We have no idea.
There could be
Right.
3 more, or there could be 30 more.
Yep.
Right.
Well,
The town did not prepare us well.
but we've fought 3, right?
We fought.
This is
Yeah.
our one day. Are we going to come back and fight 3 and come back and fight 3 and come back and fight 3 over the period of a week? Like, what are we doing?
I think we should keep going.
I think we
Yeah,
should
that's the
continue.
spirit.
My vote is to continue through clearing this.
If we continue, I would suggest going down the hallway that maybe we don't know anything about. Because
Well,
the other two
the
don't
prob-
seem like good options.
Well, the problem is if we start going in deeper and they're coming in from behind us, and then we run into more people in front of us, and they're
Yeah.
coming from behind us, then we're stuck and we're just going to die.
I think we should take a stand where the voices were coming from.
And then if we do get overwhelmed, at least we're by the front door and we can try to fucking get out of here.
I'm on board with that.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Oz is going to be at the front door anyway, regardless of where the melee people are.
All right. Okay, so I think for the sake of time, we'll say, okay, so you guys are gonna anticipate what's gonna come from the other side. If you guys just get overwhelmed, you're gonna, get out of dodge, and we'll go from there.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Soren will like stand somewhere where she can maybe hide behind something, but still see what might be
Okay.
coming.
All right, so yeah, position yourself there, and we'll roll checks next time. And then Jimothy is about ready. Yep, that's good to know. Okay, we'll stop there for tonight. Yeah, good job, guys. That was a pretty good sesh.
Is
Where's
everyone
the
else
door?
Ready?
the doors to the front right?
Is it like,
So here. I don't know if you can see
is
it.
it like over here?
Yep. Right where your mouse is.
Okay. If that's where the
Yeah, you
door
can-
is, all right. Fair.
Okay.
Oz cannot see the door, so
Mhm.
Right, just from your positioning. Yeah.
but he sees Jimothy with like bow pointed down what he
Yeah.
assumes is a hallway.
And Zoran,
Right, and he
I mean,
he
Zoran
announced
will
as well
have
that
yeah.
something was coming potentially.
Jimothy
Gosh.
whispered to us, and then we whispered to Asilo and both ADs. I'm assuming it's a telephone.
Yeah, by the time the message got to them, it was like, who's hungry? Let's get some casserole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
McDonald's is open.
Yes.
I love casserole.
Oz is like, I should put up a two-way mirror, but so that we can look through it, obviously.
Perfect.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, good
All
job,
right,
guys.
guys.
Good session, guys.
Yep.
Yo.
We'll see you guys sometime next week.